Hey, welcome back everyone, General Tony here, coming back with a brand new CoC episode. So, this is the most important video I have ever made on this channel. This is going to be regarding the entire September update that will be coming into this game very shortly. It is rumored to be coming in the 3rd week of September, so we can expect it between maybe the 18th and the 25th of September 2016 in a couple of weeks time. So inside of this video right now, we are about to cover some of the biggest rumors that have been floating around on the internet over the last 2 to 3 days. So since Supercell announced they would not be hosting ClashCon this year, there have been some leaks. Now, I'm not saying that these leaks are genuine. I'm going to show you the actual screenshots and a variety of different information. I will list you the sites so you can go and check it out yourself. But basically, according to these rumors, according to these leaks, Supercell Clash of Clans, the game itself, could be about to change in a massive way. So a quick overview of what this video is actually going to entail. We are going to be covering gem mines. Yes, you wouldn't believe it, but gem mines have started to surface and there are serious rumors that they could be coming into the game, so stay tuned for that. We are also going to be covering all of the new defenses, the new traps, and of course the new wall level rumors. We are also, this is perhaps the biggest thing that we're going to talk about, there are rumors and kind of leaks that Supercell is about to make the game Clash of Clans a lot more appealing for new players. So for those guys who have literally just downloaded the game, apparently things are going to start to change. Okay, so before we get into all the juicy information that you guys really want to hear, I'm guessing, we're going to talk about something that is official from Supercell. So a couple of hours ago, over on the CoC Twitter page, they've decided to tweet us the Clash of Clans design values, and we are very briefly about to go over them. Now, these are very interesting. This is basically telling us, the players, what they are going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, what they're going to be doing over the next few months, and what their strategy for this game is in terms of bringing it forward. So I believe that the game is about to change in a massive way. If you didn't know, Supercell, Clash of Clans, and Clash Royale have lost loads and loads of revenue, and also obviously been ranked a lot lower on the top grossing app. So they want to change it around. I'm guessing they want to get back to the top. They were holding the top position for CoC for well over, I think, 2 years for the biggest grossing app of all time. But obviously, since the release of Pokemon Go, even Fire Age, and what is the other game called, Arnold Schwarzenegger's game, they have actually risen to the top, and CoC and Clash Royale have been smacked down quite a few places. So we're going to talk about the Clash of Clans values and what they aim to bring. So a couple of hours ago, Supercell tweeted a document which was linked to the official CoC actual website. Now, this document contained 5 different segments, and these are going to be talked about very briefly just before we get into the gem mine and all the other cool stuff. So the first one was the depth of CoC. How deep does the game go? The second was the playstyle diversity. How diverse is the game and what kind of players can it attract? The third one was the simplicity. Is it a simple game? Is it complex? The fourth, the meaningful progression. Where do they want the game to go in the near to distant future? And the fifth type, the social play. How social is it? What can you do within the game? And are you able to interact with other players? So we're going to cover these very quickly. Then we're going to get into the rest of the information and all of the rumors that have definitely been leaked quite a bit over the last 2 days. Okay, so let's talk about the first segment that was actually mentioned in the document, and that was the depth of CoC. How deep does the game go? How deep does Supercell want the game to go? So they've basically said, remember, this is their official statement, they've basically said that they don't want a single troop, a single defense, a single feature inside of the game to be more powerful, to overpower anything else in the game. So they want the game to be balanced. They want it to be fun, they want it to have a variety of strategies, which is why they actually incorporated the Eagle Artillery. So this is basically telling us that over the next couple of weeks, there will be another balance change, there will be some massive changes coming into the game, which will hopefully see a diversified army being used across the entire game. So that ranges from Town Hall 1 all the way through and up to Town Hall 11. Obviously, you've got your bowlers, your miners, your Valkyries at the higher Town Hall levels. At the lower ones, you've got the Hog Riders, you've got the Go Wipes, the Go Wee-Wees. I don't even think witches are used anymore, but I will expect them to be coming into the game again harder and stronger than ever before. Now this is where it starts to get really interesting. So Supercell is now talking about the playstyle diversity. So what is available to actually be done within the game? So obviously currently these are the different game modes we have. We have War, we have the Friendly Challenge, we have Multiplayer, which is where you go out and farm, which includes trophy pushing, farming, and, you know, just having fun, maybe even doing some troll bases. And then we have the final game mode, which is single player. So Supercell, remember, this is official from their website, have said that they always want to have a diverse play style. So they want it to be diverse. They want every player to have the option to choose and, you know, change their actual options on a daily basis. So this could be hinting that there could be a new game mode coming. It could also be hinting that there will be some changes to War, and maybe, you never know, after 4 years we could finally be receiving some new single player maps. So this is looking like a very good prospect so far, and we are only in section 2 out of 5. So let's make our way on to the next one, guys, which is the simplicity of Clash of Clans. So this is a very small section of the actual document that was released, and they've basically said, although there is a variety and, you know, a diverse option for you within the game, they still want it to be simple. They don't want anything to be overcomplicated. They want the mechanics to be very simple, very easy to use, and very interactive with all of the daily players. So pretty much it just sums up that there won't be anything, you know, too confusing coming into the game. They don't want anything too confusing to come into the game, so maybe give them some feedback and let them know if anything is a little bit too overcomplicated. For example, when they brought in the Eagle Artillery, they wanted players to use a 2-step army. So they wanted the kill squad and then they wanted the main attack. Is that too complicated? I don't think so, guys, but maybe for a couple of you guys out there, it could be, so you never know. So they pretty much just stated, to conclude, they don't want the game to be complicated. Although there are a variety of different troops, spells, defenses, it's still quite simple and very fun and interactive. Now, out of all 5 sections we are covering in this video, this is perhaps the most interesting. Now, this is actually talking about the meaningful progression of the game. So when players first start, when they first download it, why should you keep playing this game and how far should you go? So they've pretty much summed up that this game just isn't about leveling up. They do not want you to think that just by leveling up, you are going to complete the game. They basically have said inside of this statement that they will be releasing better features, new features, completely different to nothing we have seen before in the game. Once you level up, you will unlock these new features. So pretty much they are saying that the higher you go, the more rewards you get. For example, the new miner that was released is a reward for the higher level players because they put time into the game, they have put a lot of time in, and now they are being rewarded with a miner. So they have also said inside of this document, inside of this statement, the meaningful progression, that any new changes that will be coming into the game are nothing like we have seen before. So everything is going to be completely different, diverse, and will bring a new perspective into CoC. So we are about to talk about the gem mines and the changes coming to the new players. Just before we do the final feature in the document, the social play, very quickly they've basically just said that they want you to have fun within the game, they want you to socialize and be as friendly as possible. So we're just going to leave that at that, because now it is time to get into the juicy information. Now I will link this in the description box down below. I'm not going to put any screenshots on screen because I'm not sure if Supercell would allow that, and you know, they don't want these rumors and leaks flying about all over the place. So I'm going to link it in the description box down below. Now there are a variety of different sites which have been saying the exact same thing, and these basically say that because Supercell CoC has died, and it's not due to Pokemon Go, it's because there is a steep learning curve. So pretty much what that means is people are predicting that CoC has been around for such a long time that when you start the game, it just takes too long to catch up with the existing players. Now, apparently, according to rumors, according to leaks, this is going to change, and from this point on, maybe from the update that is going to be released this month, Supercell could add some form of feature to help the newer players out. Now, this could be coming in the form of a gem mine, it could come in another form, we're not quite sure yet, so let me talk about it a little bit further. Okay, so all of these websites, all of these links are basically coming together and saying the same thing, that when these new players download the game and see how long it really takes to, you know, upgrade to the next town hall level, they are dropping like flies and no one is really sticking with the game. Although it's an amazing game, it just takes too long. So the rumors and the leaks are basically pointing that Supercell is going to be putting in some form of reward system, which will be in the form of gems. Now, this is apparently, according to some of these websites, going to be coming in the form of a gem mine, so maybe you complete some tasks and your mine will start to fill up. Now, I'm not sure, obviously, if that is the actual truth. As I said, this is very controversial. Now, if you'd asked me this a couple of weeks ago, I would have said BS. There is no way a gem mine is coming into the game. There is no way a gem reward system is going to come into the game. But if you look at it statistically, if you go onto Google and you type in the top grossing apps, you will see CoC is ranked like number 6 or number 7. They were ranked first. They were making over $1 million a day. Now they're making under $500,000 a day. Clash Royale is ranked even lower than CoC. So these statistics really do prove that the game is losing a lot of players. As I said, this is apparently not due to Pokemon Go, but because the learning curve of the game is just so steep that players aren't able to keep up with it. So how can Supercell change this? They are definitely going to have to go with the times. They're going to have to go with what the players want. And right now, the players are, according to these sites, wanting some gems. Obviously, you can't give them too many. Maybe you can do some rewards to keep them interested, keep them intrigued. So this episode has been very different. I hope you have enjoyed it, guys. Leave a like down below if you have. Subscribe to the channel. And, of course, stay tuned to see what this next update is going to bring. Peace out.